everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here with another Horse Life video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new update that came to Horse Life, including the plush pony. In today's video, I'll be showcasing everything you need to know about the plush ponies, as well as the storyline, and also talking about everything that came in today's update. With that said though, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing we're going over is obviously the plush ponies. They are the biggest kind of add-on to the game for this week, and we have a bunch of things that have come along with the plush pony. The first thing we're going to do is open the quest, which is where the new horse species can be found. If you go all the way down, you'll see the plushies here. If you already done the quest, it's going to look like this, but if you haven't, it's probably going to look like the gargoyle one here that you guys can actually do. So when you do this, you will basically be able to do the missions that are here for the plush pony, and you just kind of complete them. Now there was a quest there that people probably have questions about, of the spending of the plush coins, and what that basically means is all you have to do is go over to the shop over here and kind of just open up the shop, and then go and find the plush coin, and then buy however many you want to buy of this, and then you go over to the gacha over here and you buy a plushie. That will count for that mission, and that's what it means by buying the plush coins or using plush coins in the mission quest. Once you complete the quest, you will get a plush pony, as well as you'll get all the rewards from the other little quest lines that you have to complete to actually unlock the plush ponies. And then once you do, you go from the lobby and you go all the way down to this little beach area down here. So I'm gonna head down there real quick, and I'm out of stamina. And while we're going to the area to create the plush ponies, I did want to talk about them. So with the plush ponies, you can actually not crossbreed. Crossbreeding is not a thing with plush ponies with other horses. So for example, if I was to use Marigold here, I couldn't crossbreed with the other species. As you see, it says not the same species, and this is the first horse in the game that you can actually not breed with other species. They can only breed with each other, which is pretty interesting if I'm being honest. As well as that, we also have something else that's pretty interesting. These guys cannot spawn in the wild, so you cannot find these anywhere in the oh my gosh, anywhere on the land of the map. You actually have to go over here to the beach that I was talking about, and you'll find this big massive building right here that says build a plush, which I think looks pretty cool in my opinion. What you're gonna do is, after you unlock it, you want to go over to this machine first, open it up, and you'll be able to see a bunch of these. Now they do reset every like 30 to 50 minutes maybe, and every time they reset, there's going to be some other things in here. Now there is not a lot to choose from at the moment. In the future there probably will be, but they do have different ones than what you see here sometimes. So you'll probably see a medium pattern instead of a small pattern sometimes. It all depends. So then you want to basically go ahead and buy whichever ones you want to buy. I'm just going to buy random, so then you guys can kind of see an example of how this kind of works. After you buy all that, then you go over to this little circle right here, and it says add materials. So you're going to hit this button, and then you'll see a bunch of things pop up. The cosmetic slot is where the needles go. So for the needles, if you actually want to see what they're used for, I think you could just go to the gear, and I think they're in the gear. No, they're not in the gear. Maybe materials. They are in the materials. So this one guarantees 3 patterns, 3 cosmetics, and 1 paint. So different needles give you different outcomes, and that's basically how the needles work. And then if you see the dye, it's basically used to edit the outcome of the colors. The unusual marbles can be used in the plush machine to edit the outcome of, I guess, the colors maybe. I'm not exactly sure. And then of course the pattern thing is actually the sizes. So if you were to use a small pattern, we have teacup, teeny, tiny, and small sizes. So that's how you kind of get the size for your plush. So then I'm going to add the small one, and you can see here that they kind of change. So that one was a little bit smaller than the others. So every time you add a little trait that you want to add, then they will actually have it a little bit tinier or bigger depending on what you have. Also, I just realized the marbles are the eye color. So depending on the marbles you put there is depending on the eye color. The gender slot, you would have a male charm normally put here if you want to have a male, and if not, it will probably be becoming a female. And then you can see here, once I hit this dye, that it does change the colors of that possible dye. So if I was to use the white, you could see here that the white is now on these horses, and then if I use the Puri, we could see that it's a different color. After you are satisfied with what you have there, you go over to the green button and you buy it for 500 $8. And then it will pop up with whatever you got. Now they are like randomized through it, so what you see up here is not always what you're gonna be getting. It's just kind of an example of what you could get. So then after that, it will be a baby and you have your new plush pony. That's basically how you kind of obtain plush ponies. There's no really other way. Obviously trading is a way, but that's the basic way of getting a plush pony. And if you're wondering, can you get mutations on these guys? For example, glows or goals or ghost mutations? Yes, you can. As you can see here, I was actually pretty lucky and I got this when they kind of came out. I got a goal mutation on to one of my plush ponies here. So this one right here has a goal mutation. So I'm pretty sure glows are also a possibility when going and creating them in there, because that is where I got the mutation for the glow, or for the goal. So if you're curious about that, you just kind of have to have a luck chance, I guess, with the mutations. After that, we have the storyline. The storyline is a new addition to the game, as well as the plush ponies. They are the second biggest thing that was added into this update. If you go to quest, you'll be able to see there's a story one, and you click on that and you can see the story. Now once you hit start, you will be able to actually pin this, so you can see here it is all pinned. Now we have to retrace our steps and find 4 clues, and it kind of shows you where to go. Now I'm kind of doing this for the first time to kind of show you guys a run through of how this kind of works with the storyline, to make it a little bit interesting in the video, as well as to kind of show everything you need to know, because I'm not sure if I can show this to you afterwards. I'm not exactly sure. So we're gonna head to the portal that it's saying to do that with and find 4 clues. So once you arrive at the portal, you're gonna go and find 4 clues like it says. And I mean, they're pretty obvious. You can see here, this is the first clue. Ouch, I remember this. When I woke up, it felt like my head was pounding relentlessly. I have some bruises on my elbows to show for my tough landing. The marks appear immediately from this odd structure. Then you hit interesting, and then you go on to the next clue. So I'm kind of going to do a run through of this. If you want me to do run throughs of all of these after like more of these come out, then let me know and I will definitely do that. This must be the backpack as well. It's been torn from my fall. It seems it has been violently ripped open and the contents are spilled out, which is pretty interesting. I guess whoever leave these clues were very clumsy and also fell. This journal and pencil must be mine. This journal is shredded, a few pages remain. The pencil also shows signs of previous use. I wonder where the rest of the pages are. Might lead me to hints about who I am. I wonder who this mysterious person of these clues are. So we have to find the last clue, and I'm guessing the last clue is a shard right above the backpack. These odd purple jewels indicate no memory. They are vaguely emitting a weak magic signal, but it is quickly evaporating through the signs of shattering from my rough tumble. After that, you have to find 3 structure clues, so I'm guessing you have to go and inspect the structure of the portal. So we can inspect here. For some reason, it's impaling this structure, whatever this these little crystals, I guess, are. And then we gotta inspect this little thing right here. I gently place my hand on the horse totem. Very vague images flash in my mind. Horse racing, it's so blurry. Loud voices yelling overlap. I don't remember anything. Strong energies of magic and power overwhelm me and I fall backwards. What was that? So I'm just kind of reading it for you guys. So that is the first clue. I'm guessing these don't really count. Oh, that one does count. Placing my hand on a brick of the column, deep within, I sense magic energies thrashing and darting within. The magic feels erratic and unnatural. Though no cracks can be seen in the structure, the energy seems to be sweeping through the tiny unseen holes. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I was like, why did it do that? Maybe this is the last one? No, that's Table of Contents. The study walks through the history of Ethereum portal system, the creation of portals, and briefly touches on the dark portals from which horror emerges. The last one I think is right here in the very front. Wiping my hands across the remnants of magic, I'm overwhelmed with the memory of flying over a field of overwhelming bright flowers. Their vivid gradients blur together while I glide across them. I sense a strong connection to magic and nature, yet this feeling quickly evaporates. Something is wrong. So that is the last clue, and then we have to find the foal and inspect it. So we head towards the foal, which is where the arrow is pointing, and apparently it's on the floor? Okay, it's apparently on the floor. I don't know what that is. The foal's head looks fine. The poor foal is frightened and doesn't trust me. Its ears are pinned back. It's uncertain of me. Is that a foal in the ground? Inspect bottom? The foal's front legs look a bit twisted. They might have fallen and landed funny. When I reach close to the foal's hoof, it pulls away and winters at me incompetent. I don't know if the foal's like in the ground, but apparently it is. So you have to inspect it 3 times. The foal's body has a few scratches and bruises as if it fell down. Hopefully nothing serious is wrong with the baby. Is this my fault? Talk to the foal. Now we have to talk to it apparently. Hi there, little guy. That's not important. Don't be afraid. I'm a friend. I'm just as scared as you are. Where are your parents? Are you lost like me? Atta horsey, I'm a little injured and lost myself. Maybe we should stick together if you'll give me a chance to be your friend. Looks like you got an injury on your foot. I have a torn clothing. I'll take care of it. I really hope this wasn't my fault. Oh, what was that? We could be friends? Really? I'm sure I can get you some snacks to make you feel a bit better. I'll take care of you from now on. So now we have to find some stuff for the foal. So we have to feed the foal 1 time. I'm guessing we take and we get food from our backpack and this just like equipped it to whatever we want to equip it to. And my game's gonna lag apparently. So I think we could feed it. Yeah, okay, we did feed it. So once you feed it, it actually gives you the foal. So you can see here now we have a foal that was for some reason stuck in the ground. I don't know why he was stuck in the ground. But now we have to go and locate the spiritual power. So we're gonna go to the crystal in the middle. The crystal emanates a strange ethereal aura. The ground trembles beneath your feet as you sense an ominous presence behind you. Worried. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? What in the world? Human child, you must learn to care for this land, heal it, and help recover all that has been lost. He must not attend victory. Aetherius, keeper of time and history, I am but a dying spirit horse. Interesting, so it's a new spirit horse. A few of us remain, even fewer with our minds intact. We spirit horses are magical entities. Aetherion is no longer what it once was. I have little time. Fix the cracks, mend all bonds broken in this world. You have no memories, but an undeniable understanding of magic. We cannot fully reach you. Find the others and begin your journey. The bonds and the magic we once shared, they are fading. We need someone who can restore. So then he disappears after that. Oh my gosh, and the thing disappears too. So once you're done, you can claim the stuff that you get. So then if you want to see, I guess, what you got, you can go to the story and you get a random equipment, Halo of Aetheres, magic muffins, and a good brush, which I'll actually show you all of the stuff on the horses and things, so then you guys can see what it is basically. But now that's all you have for the chapter 1 with the storyline. The second one might be coming next week, it all depends, but that's what we have so far for the lore. Pretty interesting, I actually like it a lot. There also seems to be a new theme, which is gold. This is for the Caprins, so I'm actually going to equip one of my Caprins. I don't know which one I could actually equip this to because I don't really have many Caprins, unfortunately, so I'm actually going to use Heart here and customize, and you guys can see what the gold looks like. So this is the gold. I don't know if this is a new theme necessarily or if it's been in the game, but this is what it looks like on them, as well as I'm going to show you what the halo looks like, as we do have a new halo that entered the game with the storyline. So this is the Halo of Aetheres, and you can see here how pretty this halo looks. Now it doesn't match this guy at all, but that is okay. It looks pretty nice, and I do love having new halos. And also these magic muffins have a 4-hour gestation time skip, so they are very, very useful when it comes to breeding if you want to use magic muffins, as I think they're really close to the exclusive feed with their gestation time, which is pretty nice. Also for the plush ponies, the cooldown for the gestation is 13 hours for the pregnant ones on the female side, and then the males have a 2-hour. So they're not as long as the phase are, which is a good thing, but they are pretty long and decent. I just thought I want to put that in. But that's basically everything I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If there's something I missed and you want to add in, let me know. But that's it for today's video. Bye!